We've been handed belief systems, political and religious, which have been used to great advantage by this group to promote dissension, hatred, bigotry, and cause war. War has created benefits for this group on every level, but primarily it is a feast, as the fallen soldier, young, healthy, and filled with adrenaline and fear, is the favorite food source of this group. Once on the other side, the soldier is again faced with his death, and this time at the hands of leering reptiles mocking his sacrifice for a patriotic cause. Now let's talk about the religious involvement here. Religions, you say, were set up to give us a reason to fight, and the reptilians have created this sinner mentality. And why did they do that?
Because it gives them an excuse to punish, torture. It's like the people who they send into the lower astral. They were convinced that they were sinners, and that's why they're there.
So does a person's belief system upon their death play a role in where they end up after?
Yes, I believe that's true.
And so if they program us to have a certain belief structure and they believe that they're sinners and they're not worthy, they're going to end up in the lower astral and end up being food for the reptilians.
I think that that's how it works, yes.
How can reptilians play with the mind of a human?
They have specialists. They have specialists in all different fields. Not all of them, they don't all read minds. They have specialists that read minds. They have others they have labs where they work on their technologies to do different things. They had a whole group that really perfected the near-death experience. I mean, because in the past it wasn't called upon that often how many people were resuscitated, not very many. So it was just in recent times. So they put forth a great effort to be able to create this whole thing so that we're having this, now we have millions of people having this experience. They have specialists, they have just the minions, they have the soldiers, the workers, they just have, it's very structured, just kind of like here. I know what their agenda was. Their future agenda was to microchip everybody, to have certain people set aside as slaves. The rest were in concentration camps and as a constant food source. And then they would probably alter the environment so that it would be comfortable for them, because they're blind in the sunlight, they can't see in the sunlight. So that would have been our future, a total slave, lockdown slave planet.
Yeah. 30 years. He's really sure. Oh, yeah, there goes the next. In April. We're over there trying to make time on this. We're exhausted by the wind. In the end, the whole. You know, on cigarette.
Yes, yeah, you can see.
So is this is not.
Alright, I said I know for you.
What's up, Snake?
Nightmare.
Flash me a handbook. In the end, the whole... There I am a wolf has wonderfully... There I am a wolf has wonderfully... 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 There I am a wolf has wonderfully... 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 There I am a wolf has wonderfully...
A total slave lockdown slave planet.
Wonderfully, 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 wonderfully.
Reverse, it doesn't matter what you believe, you will tell the truth. The Creator is furious with this reptilian race, which has looted, raped, and murdered, and set themselves up as God. They have claimed to be God, and most of the planet is bowing down to dragons in disguise. But this is the power of the one source. Without that great force, this world would turn into the blackest of nightmares. I have heard what this race had in store for us. Microchips, prison camps, slavery, a constant food source, while they donned their true bodies, changed our environment, and walked to the earth as lords and masters.
Yeah. There I am a wolf has wonderfully...
We've got some difficult days ahead. But it really doesn't matter with me now, because I've been to the mountaintop. I don't mind. Like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over. And I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you. But I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. So I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming.
just a ride. And we can change it anytime we want. It's only a choice. No effort, no work, no job, no savings of money. A choice right now between fear and love. Change it anytime we want. It's only a choice. No effort, no work, no job, no savings of money. A choice right now between fear and love.
So I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. Tonight I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.
How many of you